Number 1. Chef's Manual Knife Sharpeners. If you're looking for a foolproof option to reinvigorate your dull knives, Chef's Choice is a good choice. The 3-stage sharpener has 100% diamond abrasives, which gradually hone blades before polishing edges to smooth sharpness. It works on both straight-edged and serrated blades and features precise bevel angle control that applies 15-degree edges for Asian-style knives and 20-degree edges for European and American-style knives. Amazon reviewers agree that the Chef's Choice is a great all-around sharpener to have in your kitchen, giving it an average of 4.4 stars. One even noted that the Chef's Choice worked markedly better than her electric sharpeners. And at $50, it's comparatively much cheaper than many electric options. I've now sharpened about 50 knives with my Model 4643, including several shuns and carbon steel Chinese cleavers, and it still restores hair-popping edges on my heavily used Mac 8.5-inch chef's knife, one user wrote. I can now cut ripe tomatoes and crusty bread without a serrated knife because the blade is so sharp. Plus it's so small, it stores in a drawer for handy access. Sharpens both sides of the blade on both forward and backward strokes. Number 2. EverSharp Culinary Kitchen Knife Sharpener. When I opened up the EverSharp Knife Sharpener, I was slightly intimidated by how high-tech it looked. Thankfully, it's a breeze to use. You can run the machine at 3 settings controlled by a button: shape, sharpen, and refine. The shape setting nudges your knife's edge back to its proper angle, while sharpen creates razor-thin edges, and the refine smooths out any burrs. The tool also comes with a ceramic honing rod, so you can keep your knives at their best in between sharpening sessions. Bonus, it works with all types of blades, including kitchen scissors, pocket knives, and even serrated knives. I had some pretty dull knives, so I started with the shape setting. A narrow belt started whirring quickly after I pressed the button, and I physically felt the spinning belt sand the blade down when I inserted my knife's edge into one of the slots. It was louder than I expected, but it made me feel like the device was actually doing something. After the cycle was done, the EverSharp automatically turns off at the end of each cycle. I moved on to sharpen, then refine. I had to go through 2 rounds for one of my especially dull knives, but the entire process took less than 5 minutes total. Pretty speedy. And my knives were sharper than they'd been in years. Number 3. Sharp Pebble Premium Knife Sharpening Stone. The Sharp Pebble is a whetstone, which is a texture block for deal sharpening. Most professional chefs say whetstones are the only way they sharpen their knives. Unlike electric and manual sharpeners, which have fixed blades to sharpen edges to a precise angle, whetstones allow a higher degree of freedom, so you can hone blades to any angle with greater control. One downside of using a whetstone, though, is that you have to practice a bit to know what you're doing. When I asked Rivera why he thought more home cooks didn't use whetstones, he summed it up in one word: patience. The stone has to be soaked for roughly 10 minutes before use and periodically re-wet during the sharpening process. It also takes anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes per side, and even longer when you're first getting the hang of it. If you do choose to try out a whetstone, however, you'll be rewarded with a super sharp blade and the pride of knowing you executed it just like a professional chef. Just make sure to watch our YouTube video to learn how to use them first. Whetstones are also more versatile than most other sharpeners. In addition to knives, you can sharpen scissors, gardening tools, and bigger blades like axes, in case you have an axe on hand that needs sharpening. The Sharp Pebble is one of Amazon's best-rated whetstones, with more than 1,300 5-star reviews. It's made from highly durable silicon carbide and designed with a 400 grit side for extensive grinding and a 1,000 grit side to smooth and polish the edge. It also comes with a slip-resistant rubber base to hold the stone while sharpening, as well as flattening stone to reshape and level the sharpener. Number 4. Presto EverSharp Electric Knife Sharpener. Even if you're a knife sharpening newbie, the Presto EverSharp Electric Knife Sharpener will get your blades in top shape. It has a two-stage system that quickly sharpens any non-serrated edge and is designed with a guide to position your knife at the perfect sharpening angle without guesswork. First, the wheels grind an angled edge into the blade, then the edge is honed and polished smooth. The Presto also uses sapphirite sharpening wheels, which is the same super hard material used in professional shops. No wonder it's one of the best reviewed knife sharpeners on Amazon, with more than 3,000 five-star reviews. Idiot-proof. One reviewer wrote, "There's an immediate noticeable difference in the way knives cut after just a couple runs through the Presto sharpener." Another user tried the Presto sharpener as a last-ditch effort on his dull knives before investing in a new set. "I am extremely happy with the edge this device has put on our knives. It's like they are brand new again." I actually got a Presto sharpener to test out myself and was pleased with the results. Using it is simple. Plug in the machine, insert your knife into one of the grooves on the first side, slide it through 10 times for a few seconds each, then repeat on the other side to sharpen both sides of the blade. After that, repeat on the other side to smooth the blade. Number 5. PriorityChef Knife Sharpener. At just under $16, the PriorityChef Knife Sharpener is practically a steal for anyone looking to try sharpening knives themselves. Its straightforward two-stage sharpening system first grinds straight-edged blades into the right shape with a diamond-coated coarse wheel, then polishes them to a razor edge with a ceramic fine wheel. Pass knives through each opening about 10 times, and your edges will have new life in mere minutes. It even works on serrated knives. Just make sure to only run them through the ceramic opening. Thousands of Amazon shoppers have been impressed with PriorityChef's knife sharpener, praising the tool for how comfortable it is to hold and use. "It was easy, it was quick, and the results were gratifying," wrote one reviewer. "I hope this sharpener lasts a long time, because I don't think I want to be without it."